Welcome back to Definitely Not Definitive. I'm Ken.
And I'm Bethany.
And this is the Legend of Vox Machina, Season 3, Episode 8. We filmed this one right after Episode 7. So, just need a little bit of time to recover. And now we're going into this one. If you want our early ad-free access and see our full watch-along reactions, check out Patreon, patreon.com/definitely-not-definitive, or go to the link in the description on this video.
Yep.
Ready to do this?
Let's do it.
Okay. Bucky's over by you because he wants you to feel better.
I know.
He's giving you kisses.
What are you?
Hey! Yeah, but flashback because Krog doesn't have a beard.
Yep, and Scanlan's there.
All right, which one of these prisoners is the mark?
Cult leader. Big payoff if we bust him out.
Oh, this is how they met him.
Other cells are empty. This must be our asshole.
Seems confinement didn't agree with his constitution.
Ooh.
Guess we can kiss that reward goodbye.
You don't seem like you belong in a place like this.
Funny.
Saying the same
You
thing.
do.
Oh.
If we break you out, how much would it be worth?
A small fortune, I dare say. If I weren't flat broke at the moment.
A detail you might have withheld until you were free.
Yep.
Why bother lying? I'm totally alone in the world. Perhaps you can relate. When you hit rock bottom, truth is your only bargaining chip.
You're shit at negotiating. But you are brutally honest.
You might need that sort of honesty someday.
Let's see where the truth takes us. What's your name, anyways?
This is gonna be a tough episode.
Yeah.
I guess it's a good thing we're watching this back to back so we can have like the stab in the heart and the twist all in one day.
Let's get all of it.
The people of Whitestone are no strangers to loss, and yet the sorrow of this tragedy is somehow crueler than the rest. Percival de Rollo was a man of deep devotion. His heart found meaning in our history, but his mind illuminated our future. The Dawnfather will keep his eternal spark alive in all of us. Deliver the light where darkness dwells.
Deliver the light where darkness dwells.
Deliver the light where darkness
dwells.
She can't even speak.
Do we even try Peg's blood?
Look at how they prayed together when I thought Trinket was going to get you.
Where's Percy?
Oh,
There's a reason I've been pressing you about this. I'm in love with you.
Sister,
I couldn't say it. I wasn't strong enough.
you're the strongest person I know.
I was worried how he'd react. The idea of feeling that strongly again terrified me. And now, Percy never knew.
he knew.
He may have been an aloof, indignant asshole. Be a fool to miss it. And that man was no fool.
Even so, what was unsaid will remain so. How can I live with that? How can anyone?
Yep. I'm going to get him off his ass and say something to Keyleth.
Hey,
Is Vex okay?
No.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for running away from us.
Come inside.
The future has frightened me for so long. But it's a future which hasn't yet been written. And I'm starting to think fate is what you make it.
There you go.
But we can face anything, if we're together.
I don't want to be alone tonight.
I haven't wanted to be alone most nights.
Ugh. It's like text glasses.
That's exactly what I was just thinking.
It's not your fault, Scanlan. I could have stopped you from leaving.
Why didn't you?
When all options are terrible, you go with your heart.
And what happens if that fails too?
Ooh. Okay, that's a destiny. Nope.
Raven Maiden.
Cheated on me.
Jesus.
Yeah.
There's still a way, you know,
The hell do you want?
to offer condolences and plan our next move against Thordak.
We need time. We're grieving. My sister.
There is no time.
But it's time you knew the truth about your family and Thordak.
Oh, shit.
Vex, we need to talk. You.
She's leaving.
What's all this?
I'm useless to you all right now. Distracted. I need to clear my head.
Vexalia, you can't. Pain you're in. It's not the first time you and I have felt it.
Oh, the tales of destruction Thordak tells by Rodan. Your hometown, if memory serves. Your fate has been tethered to the Cinder King since you were a child. Thordak is your destiny.
I don't know if I totally believe her.
We may be able to avenge both of them.
A dozen juvenile dragons wiped out Whitestone. Thordak's nest will hatch soon. If they do...
We're fucked in every single hole.
Yes.
We didn't listen to her last time, and it got Percy killed.
What if we did have an army?
Grog, I told you not to eat Percy's workshop paste.
What? No, I mean, everywhere we've been, we made friends. This is bigger than Whitestone, even Taldore.
Maybe I could convince the Ashari to help.
Who would have thought Grog's a diplomat?
A compelling idea, Grog. I doubt it would be enough.
What else you got?
1,000 Singorn soldiers.
That would certainly make a difference.
Then what are we waiting for?
It's time to gather all of Middle-earth. Yeah! Cash, what's her face?
And how much will the take pay you for him? 100 gold?
Last time we got involved with you lot, we nearly got killed.
Don't you want a shot at redemption?
But near death and certain death are quite different. Where's your sister?
Recruiting other people. Yeah.
Going through some shit.
So, acquire the Fenris bow. I suppose you've come to receive my praise.
Nope.
No.
I don't need approval. I seek something much harder to give.
Our armies. I've heard you're gathering forces, but I'm afraid that's quite impossible.
Your military is the easy part. I want you to admit the truth. The dragon killed Mother. I spent years thinking her death was my fault. You blamed us for her death.
Nonsense! I never said any such thing!
You turned your back on your children. The only advice you ever gave was to guard our hearts, to let no one in. Her death hurt you as much as it hurt us. Your truth.
Good job, Vex.
I kept the one decent man who shared his heart at arm's length until it was too late. And now I would give anything to hold him. And he's gone.
I'm sorry.
This is my only bargaining chip, Father. The truth. If you've any love left,
And she learned from Percy.
think of those who will occupy this world when you are gone. If anything is left.
Cash and Zara declined our invitation. Will this be enough?
I'm here. No matter what happens, we'll face it together.
Not my fate, not yours.
Ours.
What are you doing?
Sometimes singing calms my nerves.
This is Kaylee's song.
Your lyrics are beautiful, Scanlan. Did you show her?
No. I tried being a father and a part of this team, and I failed at both things. No more distractions.
Guys, you gotta see this.
Yeah!
She did it.
It's like the owl's coming to Helm's Deep.
Exactly what it is.
Very well, our soldiers are at the ready. What is the plan of attack?
We'll wage a two-pronged assault. Your Singorn army, Groon's warriors, as well as the Whitestone Pale Guard.
And while the ground forces engage Thordak's offspring, Vox Machina will use the distraction to reach his lair.
How will you get inside?
We'll approach from the air.
That won't work. His children guard it now.
And who might you be?
Well,
An inform. Her name is Lark.
There is an unprotected back entrance to Thordak's lair.
Another back entrance into a dragon.
It's a sound plan, Lady Vexalia.
But will it work?
Only one way to find out.
Good luck out there. It's an honor to have you on our side. That's all you need.
Yeah!
all set, Grog?
Ah, nice.
Sorry I wasn't there.
After today, maybe we can all forgive ourselves.
You ready, sister?
For Percy, for Mother. For Exandria!
Too early though for this to work. I guess they kill Thordak and then still go after Ripley.
Well, not getting in that way.
Smoke but no fire.
And no resistance. You'd think they'd notice us by now. Or at least notice me.
Yeah, it's easy.
Mm-hmm.
Too easy.
Too easy.
I don't like baby dragon.
Mages to the front!
Take positions!
They're waiting.
Shit.
For an order.
Shit.
Do you feel that?
You're expecting an attack from above.
Or in front.
No. She sold us out. It's sealed?
Thordak must have melted it shut less than an hour ago.
Can you punch through this?
Thordak's not there.
Damn, I'm stronger than I thought.
I don't think that's you, big guy.
I told you we couldn't trust her.
Wait. Then that means...
Father.
Shit.
He left his lair.
You're all fucking so dead.
What have I done?
Oh.
What the hell? Okay, so today Ken was like, we could film Dragon Ball or we could film Vox Machina. What do you want to do? And me, I was like, oh, you know, it's been a little bit since we visited Vox Machina because like we just started to play Dragon Ball Kakarot. We've been a little more in the Dragon Ball world. I was like, and I love Vox Machina and I love our characters and I really just want to like feel good. So like, let's do Vox Machina. I feel like shit right now. So yeah.
Yeah, and it's sad. Like I'm like, oh man, it doesn't start off great for them in Helm's Deep, I guess either. Like they're, you know, as soon as the wall collapses and whatnot. I mean, but it started off a little better than it did for them in this. I'm like, oh, it's only episode 8. Like it's too early. Even if like, you know, this battle goes on for the next episode, you take them down in episode 9. I was like, it still feels like too soon. I didn't see this happening, but I mean, that was very smart. So do you think that the dragon did sell them out, or you think that just Thordak just knew and Thordak didn't trust Raishan?
I don't think she sold them out.
Okay, because there's so many times she could have killed them. Like, I mean, so I don't understand why now.
She's an operative. Like, if she was going to sell them out, it would be because she's analyzed the chessboard and she's realized there's no other option.
Yeah.
And that if she sells them out here, it can provide victory over there. Like that's the only way that she would do it. There's no love lost between her and this group.
Yeah.
So it's not like she's loyal to them out of, you know, some great emotion. She's calculating.
Mm-hmm.
She wants Thordak dead. For her to sell them out means there is a bigger advantage in the future. There's an end game that she is considered is worth the risk. I don't think that she would sell them out over opportunity or spite. I mean, let's be honest, Keely's been a bitch to her the whole way through. If she wanted to sell them out for spite, she had a lot of motivation before. And that's, I mean, Keely's had reasons for it. So like that's not, you know, criticizing Keely, but she's not been welcoming.
If she did sell them out, it would have been like, I don't know, the double cross. Like she double crosses them to Thordak. Yes, like sacrificing a ton of people, but like we said, like she doesn't really care. Like she just wants her revenge. The plan was probably like, oh, Thordak, you take care of them. I'll take care of Vox Machina. Like I told them to go this. Like once the gate is sealed, they're, you know, I'll kill them. But maybe then she helps Vox Machina, like, you know, now that Thordak is distracted, like, and out in the open. I don't know. That's the only thing I'm thinking of, is that maybe that she did want this to happen and did tell Thordak the plan so the Thordak could like come up from underneath or whatever. But it's part of her bigger plan to kill Thordak.
The only problem with that is they've been hesitant to trust her already and felt that she's kind of led them into traps already. So if she's doing it again, there would be absolutely no reason for them to trust her and go along with whatever the double cross is. Because I mean, from where they're sitting, which is where I would be sitting, I would not ever trust her again. If I'm Vex and Vax, who's just led my father to slaughter, like all the more reason why I would never want to trust her again. All of this was done on a lot of her intel and encouragement.
Do you think she was telling the truth when she said that Thordak was the one that burned their village? Or you think she just said that because she knew that that would be like the motivating factor to get them to join? Because I could see it going either way. I could see her being,
I could too.
You know, she's clever enough that she would just be like, can make that up. Part of me was being like, oh, it wasn't gonna be Thordak, it was actually her, but like she's like a poison dragon, she's not the fire, so.
But how would she know if not from Thordak? I mean, it's not like she sat down and had a heart-to-heart with Vex and Vax. Like, so tell me where you grew up. What was your family life like? Oh, how'd your mom die? Like,
yeah.
So like on that side of things, I feel like I have to give her the benefit of the doubt because.
Well, she knew enough that they were from this place that Thordak killed to go and tell him. So how'd she find, like, think Thordak was just saying like, oh yeah, so I killed this place. By the way, that was, Vox Machina. That was the two twins' place. Like, how would any of them know? I mean, they were just like kids back then. So I guess I'd be curious about that. That's her thing, right? She's an informant. She deals in information.
She does deal in information, and she's also very good at manipulating people.
Yeah. I think she made it up. I think we're gonna figure out this. I don't know what dragon did it. She's like, I don't know, just some random dragon. Oh man. Been a rough couple episodes though.
I'm still pissed. I feel so betrayed. Vox Machina is supposed to like make me feel good, and it's like our fun show. And
Dragon Ball Super's fun too.
Well, again, I was about to say, like, isn't that the other ones aren't? But it's like, like Dragon Ball is kind of kid-esque. And like this was like our fun sort of like adult animation, and like they cursed and they drank, and it was rowdy, and it was like I feel betrayed.
Yeah, no one's getting a blowjob in a hot spring in Dragon Ball. I mean, that's
what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
So yeah, it is. Yeah, it is a different kind of fun. But I mean, there have been some obviously moments like that made us ugly cry, like Vegeta's death and whatnot. But I mean, for the most part, it's I guess it's safer in that realm where it's gonna be a little bit more lighthearted in that realm. But it's a different kind. I forgot the guy that like when Grog shook hands with him or whatever. Forgot the dude's name. He was the one that Grog fought, and he's just like, who is your or where does your power come from? And it's like then like ring a bell. The second time I saw him, like, oh yeah, that's who the guy is.
Yep.
Great job setting up this episode as far as starting with Percy and how they first met Percy. I thought this whole episode was going to be a flashback episode. I'm glad it wasn't, but singing up and him just saying that truth is all he had to bargain with and just being completely open and honest. And that's something that she kind of learned and took away from. And especially like, out of his death when she wasn't able to say the truth. And like she said, be strong and be brave. And then when she brought it back at the end there with her dad and saying that, the only thing she had to bargain with was truth. And she came clean with her dad about everything. That was it's just really well written. It was a beautiful moment.
Yeah.
Scanlan's in a tough place.
In some ways, he's taking it all better than I expected. Like, with everything that just happened, I think I was expecting a bit more of a breakdown.
Yeah.
So, like, the moment with Pike when he's like, I'm, I tried to be both and I was no good to anyone. I mean, I hear what Pike is saying, like, no, but there's a solution there. Like, it doesn't have to be either or, which is exactly what we've been saying. But, like, there is an element of health to him saying like, I've made my choice. I'm here. I'm helping. I'm collecting the spears. I'm all in on this and I'm making it work. Like I was a bit more afraid that he was going to have like a complete collapse within the grief of Percy's death and him not being there. And he was able to say, I'm sorry to Vex. Like, I don't want him to think it's either or my daughter or Vox Machina, but I'm appreciative of the fact that like he seems to be taking it in stride if he feels he has to make a choice, that he's made it and he's here and he's all in. Which I'm like, okay, we can work with that because I know Pike and Vex and Vax and Keeley and everybody's going to be there to bring him out of that post-war, assuming everyone survives, and like make him see that he can have both versus like if he just completely imploded on himself with the grief and the emotion, then be a much darker place for him to be in and much tougher for the team to juggle that plus war. Not
gonna lie, Rashawn Dragon came back and talked to Vax and was just like, there's still another way, or there is another way. First I'm like, oh, are you talking about bringing Percy back? Like there's still a chance, there's still a way? No, that didn't happen.
They didn't even try Pike's blood. I'm just saying, like, we could have just tried a little bit.
Blood transfusion, yeah.
Or just, like, take a little bit, rub it on his bullet hole, see if it magically heals. I don't know. She's got, like, vampire blood now. We could have tried it, is all I'm saying.
So if you want early ad-free access to our reactions and get full watch-along reactions, then check out Patreon. Patreon.com/DefiniteDefinitive. There's also a link in the description of this video. Thanks for watching Vox Machina with us, but just keep in mind.
that our reaction is definitely not definitive.